everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So today I thought I'd quickly just show you two powders that I really love. I've been using them off camera for a while now, and I really like them for setting my under eyes. So the two powders I'm talking about are the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Primer Conceal Correcting Powders. They look like this, and one is orange, one is yellow. And you can use the orange one obviously for correcting dark circles and the yellow for brightening. So sometimes I mix the two. Sometimes I use just the yellow, sometimes I use the orange on, you know, the dark areas, and then use the yellow. I use both. So they're from the same brand that did the ultra fine loose setting powders, the ones I featured a few videos back. And these are really good for more like larger areas of my face. I did used to use this on my under eyes, and I still use it. But in terms of, I think between the two, I think this little powder is actually even better for stopping my concealer creasing and just keeping my under eyes together. So this powder is great. Obviously you get like 3 times the amount, I want to say. You get 3.5 grams in here, and you get 18 grams. Oh wow, 6 times, almost 6 times the amount in this tub. This is 4 pounds, this is 3 pounds. And the only thing is, obviously because of the quantity, I'll only use this for my under eye area. I wouldn't use this all over my face because it would finish in like 3 days. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. So this is what the yellow one looks like, and then the orange one, I've actually spilled a lot of this. So the orange one looks like this. I might have to show you a separate close-up of what the orange one looks like. I think I'm going to have to do that because the light is washing it out of it. And then I'm just gonna apply, I'm gonna apply it with a large brush that's too big for its purpose really. So I'm gonna apply it with this large domed shaped brush. I'm gonna apply the orange one on my mouth area. And to my cheeks as well, because that's where I have discoloration. And you can use this on anywhere on your face where you need to kind of brighten it up a bit. So I'm just slightly dusting it on my under eye area, and then I'm going to take the yellow one and use that to set my under eye area. Sometimes I'll use it in the center of my face as well if there's any left. So those are the two powders I wanted to talk about. They do have a slight fragrance to them, but what I really like, especially about the banana powder, is just that it just keeps my concealer in place. It's the first powder that I have tried that actually stops it from creasing too much. It's slightly better than this one. Like I said, this one also does that, but I think this one is just that extra bit better. So yeah, so those are the two powders I wanted to show you. I just wanted to give you a quick application, show you what they how they apply, and then just give you a close-up of what they look like. So I'll just show you. So this is what my under eyes look like. I didn't really go for a brightening effect. It's just to set my concealer. Also, that's another thing. So these two powders aren't really that pigmented, but they will cover and they will, you know, brighten. Whereas these powders, I think they have a bit more coverage to them. So yeah, so that's my under eye area. And then once you set it as well, everything just sets in place. And then I'll come back and show you what my finished face looks like. Hi, so this is my finished face. And yes, I just wanted to show you what the powders look like, how they apply, and what you could do with it and the benefit of it as well. So hopefully I will remember to show you what my face looks like at the end of the day and how the powder has held my concealer. The concealer that I used was my Maybelline Brightening Creamy Concealer in shade, what is it? Shade 60, and I think this is 60D. It's this one, and some people do have creasing with this concealer. I think especially if they don't set it, but obviously I set my concealer. I don't know anyone that doesn't set their concealer. You'd be crazy not to set your concealer unless you have dry under eyes. So yeah, so with normal setting powder, some people say this does still crease, but with this powder, or with most of my concealers don't even crease anymore since I started using this powder. So that's how good they are. And the color correcting powder as well definitely helps. If you don't want to use like a color correcting concealer and like an orange concealer type thing, if you want to just use a powder, then you can use that, set your face, put another powder on, and be on your way. So you know, there's so many different ways you can use those two powders. Just up to you. So start experimenting. That you can buy them at Superdrugs. I got them at Superdrugs for, I think I said the price was £3, and yes, I wouldn't use them all over my face. You know, you can if you want to, but it's a small pot, so you know, you want to just use it on the areas you need it, and then use other powders. So what I'd do if I were you is I'd use both powders. So I would use these two for my under eyes and for any dark areas on my face, and then I'd use the bigger ones for all over brightening and yes, all over my face. So these two are just, these are like the best powders I've come across in a very long time. You know, aside from like MAC Studio Fix powder, is it Studio Fix powder? And MAC Studio Fix powder, which is, you know, foolproof, like that is like full coverage. And obviously the one I have is not just MAC Fix powder, MAC Studio Fix. I have mixed other powders with this. I did explain this in other videos, that this is my tampered with MAC powder, and I pressed it back into the container, and then this is what I use now because I had a bit left and I didn't want to throw it away. But yeah, so apart from MAC Studio Fix, that's the only full coverage powder that I know of that's, you know, relatively affordable for what it is. And then I also have another powder I used to use, which was it LA Girl? I think it was LA Girl, but anyway, rambling over, these are the powders that you need to know about and that you need to get. The big ones are £4, the smaller ones are £3, and they're amazing for color correcting and covering your face. And yeah, so as you can see, this is the finished result. I like what I'm seeing here, and I hope you do too. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and thumbs up. Yeah, it's very important. Thumbs up if you like this video, and if you want to see more from me, let me know what you think in the comments. And I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.